And we are ready, wrestling fans. No Limits title is on the line. Just a couple of weeks ago, we saw Damian Drake and Nick Bugatti go at it. Nick Bugatti snapped, looked to take out the No Limits champion. And this man, our special guest referee, Greg Romero, basically made the save for Damian Drake.
Greg Romero might be feeling a little bit of remorse over what happened back at Against All Odds, where he actually accidentally cost Damian Drake the No Limits Championship in a matchup against Owen Travers. Of course, Drake was able to go on to No Escape and win that title. But we saw tension start to stir between Romero and Drake all the way back then.
And we are getting right to the action. Greg Romero.
And it actually just seems to me, that Bugatti and Romero can just not stay out of each other's lives. Their careers always intersect, and it is always damaging for both competitors.
You know, the question is, Greg Romero, Nick Bugatti, they have a long history, sometimes good, sometimes bad. What will happen if Nick Bugatti has the match won? Will Greg Romero hesitate?
Who knows? I don't see Greg Romero as the type to be impartial. And Damian Drake takes down the challenger, and the challenger retreats to the outside.
Which again is a smart maneuver on the part of Nick Bugatti. Get out on the outside and regroup.
When Bugatti returned to FSW, he wanted everyone to know why he was here, and that was to regain the No Limits Championship. And look at the tremendous agility of Damian Drake. He sends Bugatti headfirst into the ring apron. It almost looked like a dare on that. And Damian Drake now, full head of steam, launching himself through the air with a suicide dive and just pounding away on Nick Bugatti.
And definitely seeing a different side of Damian Drake as Nick Bugatti tried to break the leg of Damian Drake.
We've absolutely seen an intensity come out of Damian Drake since winning the No Limits title. It's the first time in his career he's really seen people gunning for him. And he's reacting how you would expect. By becoming a little bit more intense and a little bit more jaded about the other athletes in FSW. And look at that, Greg Romero.
He's trying to get these guys back in the ring, and Damian Drake, who basically stopped him from laying a beat down. And
look at that. Romero technically saved Bugatti, and then Bugatti does the same thing for Romero. Damian Drake wasn't going to wait. He was just ready to attack.
And Bugatti trying to get Greg Romero to calm down a little bit. Getting a little physical. As Nick Bugatti firing away with the big right hand.
Bugatti with the advantage right now. Champion's in trouble. But right now Bugatti is just trying to wear out Damian Drake. Damian Drake came in this match very fast-paced. And there is no love lost between those two either. Greg Romero and Maserati hate each other. They hate each other.
A hate-hate relationship?
Yeah.
Nice snap suplex. Nick Bugatti. 1, 2. Greg Romero looks like he's making a nice fair count right there. I'm pretty sure he doesn't care who wins. I can't believe Greg Romero doesn't want the winner. You know, he had the title.
He had the title for a very brief period of time. Much like Nick Bugatti, he cashed in a case to win it. And Damian Drake, he's not used to having to deal with someone like Maserati on the outside. And look at that. Old rivalries never really die. Greg Romero didn't have to be so intense breaking that up, but he chose to be because of the history.
Wow, Greg Romero made troubleshooting referee right there.
He wants respect for his authority, and a spear with authority from Damian Drake.
And the closed fists, and look at this, Romero not allowing it.
Of all people not to be happy with closed fists, Greg Romero is the most shocking.
Oh, look at that. He faked the right hand and dropped him with the DDT. 1, 2.
And a 2 count only. Nick Bugatti has the biggest celebration planned for when he gets that FSW No Limits Championship back. But I almost think he doesn't realize how difficult it is going to be to try and take that away from Damian Drake. Damian Drake's ascension in the No Limits division came while Nick Bugatti was in China. He's missed a lot.
I saw a couple of cases of Cristal in the back as they were getting ready. He feels tonight's the night to get back that championship.
And Nick Bugatti trying to get the submission victory against Damian Drake. Worst case scenario for him, he takes out one of Damian Drake's legs, which will hinder his aerial ability. Greg Romero, rather than wait to see if he broke at 5, broke the hold with his own anger. Yeah. Like going after Bugatti.
You know, he might have to be in charge of teaching these other referees. He's one of the most respected referees I've ever seen here in FSW.
He's like John McCarthy. Look at, even with one leg, Damian Drake's agility is unmatched. And Damian Drake, because of the pain in his leg, unable to try and go for a cover.
And the referee, Greg Romero, making the count, but it looks like Damian Drake might get to his feet, but it looks like Nick Bugatti to the knees first.
Both men slugging it out while they're on their knees. And look at this. Bugatti thought he had the advantage, but Damian Drake coming back now.
Huge knee to the chin.
Drake gets cut off right away, and he saw Damian Drake following in the back of his corner of his eye. He saw Damian Drake the first time, but not the second time.
And he connects with a huge knee to the jaw of Nick Bugatti. As the crowd getting behind Nick Bugatti.
Bugatti catches Damian Drake coming in. Damian Drake rolling DDT. And he springs up to that knee for a last.
This could be it. 1, 2.
For a last burst of energy out of Damian Drake. Not enough to put away Nick Bugatti.
I'll tell you what, Damian Drake did everything he was supposed to do. He held on tight. But Nick Bugatti still able to kick out. And Damian Drake and Greg Romero, the referee of this matchup.
Damian Drake can't put his full body weight on his knee.
And the wrath of the crowd turning on Maserati. Not that they were ever fans, but they were somewhat respectful.
Yeah, but Romero distracted by the injured Damian Drake. And Maserati with the miscue.
And right now the chair is on the feet of Greg Romero.
Nick Bugatti was trying to take a shortcut in his path to become No Limits champion. Romero catching him. Uh-oh.
And Greg Romero clocks Damian Drake with the chair.
Whoa.
And this we could have a new champion.
It's technically not interference because The referee did it.
He has to count.
But what if he doesn't?
Greg Romero basically just flipped off Nick Bugatti.
And Greg Romero has laid out everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, as a result of the chair shots, referee Greg Romero has declared this a no contest, and still FSW No Limits champion Damian Drake.
Now, one of those chair shots was clearly unintentional. The other one was clearly intentional.
And which was that?
The Damian Drake chair shot was unintentional.
But was it?
It looked like it.